What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is about the KE Palmer saga. Okay. Now, I thought I'd put my 2 cents into this because there's a lot of drama around this situation. Okay. And what I find is that oftentimes, it seems. Now, before I get started, let me say this. Everyone watching, please do me a favor. Okay, just a small favor. Leave all your emotions at the door. This is not going to be a rosary type of video. This is not going to be a bashing video. This is not going to be any of that. Okay? I love everybody. Okay? But when there are shifts in the culture, I have to speak on it. All right? When there are misunderstandings, I have to speak on it. What better situation to speak on than this situation? And for good reason. It's been in the news a lot. Okay. Now, again, full disclosure and everything. I love everybody. And full disclaimer, please leave your emotions at the door. Okay? Just use logic. Only logic is welcome in this house. That being said, let me continue. Now, KE Palmer, for those who are under a rock, is a successful actress, singer, and entertainer. Okay? She has many acting credits under her belt. The one that sticks out to me was probably one of her last, which was Don't Look Up. Okay. I happen to like that movie a lot. She played a pretty, I guess you could say, a tomboyish sister. I never understood why she was playing a tomboy in the whole movie. It never made sense in the movie why she was so masculine, other than to have Hollywood have our genders confused. Another shot at confusing the rest of the world with our genderhood, I guess. But I never understood why she was so tomboyish in that movie. There was no call for it. She could have been feminine and still played the role. I digress. Okay. She still did a fantastic job. She is a beautiful black woman. And she is wearing the hell out of that onesie. Okay. Let's be clear. KE is phenomenal in many ways. Talent, looks, singing, acting, personality. She's phenomenal. Now, the issue is the man holding the baby and standing next to her is the father of their newborn son. Now, there's been a lot of controversy with this couple because obviously KE was enjoying herself at an Usher concert after she had the baby, and she had what can be considered a provocative garment, or I don't know if you would call it a dress, or I'm not sure what it was, but it was very revealing. And father of the child was not pleased with this move. Not only that, he's seen his girl, his woman, hugged up on another guy, and she just dropped out his baby. Okay? So he felt a certain type of way. So he responded on social media. A questionable move, and I would argue probably not the best way to handle the situation, but this guy is not a veteran when it comes to celebrity. He is a rookie. He is not experienced with dealing with paparazzi, social media, and the like. Okay? All he know is he had a baby with a beautiful woman, and they have a son together, and his baby mama decided to go out, have her buns showing, and dancing on another man. Now, this is where it gets kind of sensitive, so everyone hold on to your seats. Please leave your emotions at the door. But here is where it gets kind of interesting. There are a lot of black women who have a hard time finding fault in other black women. 99.9% of the women feel they can walk on water. And every woman that looks like them can walk on water. Everyone else sinks. But them, they walk on water. They're immune to criticism. They're immune to any type of critiques or suggestions or corrections. They don't feel they have to listen to anybody, especially the men in their life and in their race. It puzzles me that they feel as though they just simply can do no wrong. It puzzles me how it got to that point. How are you the only perfect human beings on the planet? You have no fault in anything. You are perfect in everything. You can only correct your own self. No one else can correct you. You can only see fault in yourself, but no one else is allowed to see fault in you. Now, this is not about, any type of bashing, okay? There are faults in men, there are faults in women. The faults in the men are addressed. The faults in the women are looked over. Now, let me get on him. First, I find it a poor choice on his side to respond in the way that he did. He should not have responded to her on social media. He should know that he's a bit of a target. Why? Because everyone thinks that KE Palmer is better than him. Now, last I checked, they both bleed. Okay? They're both human beings, last I checked. I have a hard time feeling like someone is better than another person. I don't think I'm better than anybody, and I don't think anybody is better than me. I don't care what your career is. I don't care what your talent is. You may be better than me in acting. That doesn't mean you're a better human being than me. You may be better than me in singing. That doesn't mean you're a better human being than me. I may be better at math than you, but I'm not a better human being than you. I may be better in logic than you, but I'm not a better human being than you. You understand? The issue is he did not want his woman out wearing provocative clothes and representing herself as if she was a single woman. Speaking from a male perspective, I think this guy is well within his rights to feel disrespected by what he's seen with KE Palmer. Well within his rights. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but when a woman gets pregnant with a baby, biologically, she syncs up with the man. Sometimes men can have symptoms similar to the baby mama if they have a close relationships. She has morning sickness, he has morning sickness. They are linked up genetically and biochemically. So, when he see his woman out strutting her stuff, he feels threatened that his family will get broken up. What is surprising to me is that women don't understand this. Let's reverse the roles. He is a major superstar. Okay? He's an actor. He's a singer. He's all of these things. She doesn't have a job. She's a stay-at-home mom. She pops out his baby. He goes out to the club and he started taking his clothes off. And I'm not saying Kiki did that, but he started taking his shirt off. It's only the equivalent. Or start taking his shirt off and start swinging his shirt around a new singer that he's always had a crush on. Meanwhile, his girl is at the house nursing their son. She sees this display and she's not pleased. Why, husband, superstar husband who's an actor and a singer, why are you showing your six-pack and dancing provocatively with another woman for the world to see, and I just popped out your baby? Now, from that perspective, women can understand the female role. They can totally sympathize with the woman. The part that really bothers me is the double standard and the hypocrisy that a lot of women seem to have. They know darn well if the woman was at home nursing while her husband was out showing his abs and dancing with another woman, acting single, that would be considered disrespectful to the woman, no matter her job, no matter if she had no job or if she was a stay-at-home mom or whatever. It doesn't matter. What happened in this case is that instead of acknowledging the obvious, a lot of women decided to just shame him. That is KE Palmer. As if that gives her a license to do whatever the hell she wants to do. That is KE Palmer. How dare you try to expect her to be a mom or a stay-at-home mom? The hypocrisy and the double standards in women is a problem. And I came to the conclusion that a lot of times, not all women, but a lot of times women in the Black community express inferiority complex traits. What do I mean by that? Well, inferiority complex means you over exaggerate your accomplishments, and you are overly assertive with your belief systems. Now, I refuse to believe that women cannot see the hypocrisy that happens. I refuse to believe that, because I believe women are very smart. But why they play like they don't see it is, I can only describe as a manipulation tactic. That I can do whatever the hell I want to do, and you have to walk on eggshells with everything. Because you can get criticized for even doing the same thing that I do. And I find that ridiculous. Now, there was another young lady who had an opinion about this KE situation. So let's take a look at what she had to say.
So it's okay for him to post videos like this, but not be okay with this? I'm still trying to figure out why in 2023, men feel like as soon as a woman becomes a mother, she's supposed to dim her light, calm down from being sexy, and basically become a cave woman. Men that are insecure like this genuinely scare me and literally makes me want to run for the hills. I see a woman who had a baby, is getting back into her sexy, getting back to feeling confident about herself and wanting to go to a concert. A concert to enjoy herself, to let loose, have fun, and look bomb as hell while she's doing it. And once he kept going, I knew it wasn't a joke and I knew he was serious about it. But like this line got me twisted. He said, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. Like, what in your right mind made you believe she put on that outfit to please Usher? What made you think she put on that outfit to please any man when she was just bragging about how much she loved you? Let's be for real. He's talking about, oh, this is my family, this is my reputation. Who are you? Do you have a job? I'm genuinely asking, like, who is this man? Because we all know and grew up with KE Palmer, and if you ask me, she is like one of the most perfect representations of a good black woman, wife, mother, whatever you want to call it. So what reputation are you talking about? Because she's not representing you in any kind of negative way. And then my thing is, if you already have these standards and morals and all this stuff, why would you get with Kiki? Because Kiki Palmer been like this. She's just twice as sexy as she was before she got with you. So where were your morals and standards then when you first got with her? Because like I said, all of us knew who Kiki Palmer was. We know how sexy and beautiful she is. You knew because that's how you met her. Now all of a sudden it's a shock, and now you're trying to embarrass her on the internet. Like, that could have been a simple fucking phone call, text message or something, but you decided to take your light-skinned ass to the internet to embarrass your girl. That's giving real I'm insecure nasty vibes. Like, be absolutely for real.
Okay. The great Kevin Samuels once said, fellas, don't fall for it. Sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. She decided to shame this guy. Who are you? Do you have a job? You decide to take your light-skinned ass, okay? These are the old tactics. These are the current tactics that women use to shame men. Men don't really do this. Not to the level that women do. We don't shame them, because when we shame them, we hurt their feelings. Okay? Nah, I could say a lot about them claws she got on her fingers. Okay? I could say a lot, but I'm not going to do it. Because I'm not going to stoop to that level. However, that is the sign language that women love to use to justify anything they can in order to do whatever they want to do. He said, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife of a mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. You have to understand, this is this man's family. Who wants their woman out with ass cheeks dancing on a sweaty R&B singer, serenading her while she blush and gush? No man. I don't see Rihanna doing this. Where is Rihanna doing this? I don't see it. Show me the tape. I didn't see Beyonce doing this when she was having her kids. Show me the tape. I didn't see a lot of other women doing this when they had their kids. Some women know how to keep it cool, keep it modest, keep it classy. But KE Palmer takes me as a bit of a wild child. Okay? She's a wild woman. You're right. Her light does shine bright. But you know what happened to lights that shine bright? They dim very quickly. And they supernova. He doesn't want his family to supernova. Okay? That would be the destruction and the end of the family. And if I'm being honest, I'm not sure with KE Palmer's personality, I'm not sure if she can maintain a long-term relationship. Love the woman, love her talent, but I don't think she has it in her to be a full-time and long-term wife. She loves the spotlight, loves the attention way too much. And any man with his right mind would not like his woman out with her ass cheeks facing everybody. He just wouldn't want that, especially when she just dropped his baby. Who are you? I'm the father. That's who I am. Who are you? I'm the one that she chose. That's who I am. Your shaming of my employment or who I am means nothing to me. She know who I am. Ask her. She just had my child. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. So the shaming and the sign language is not going to work. Find another tactic, ladies, because this one is tired and it makes you look unintelligent, actually. For those who do it. Not all sisters do this. Let me make that very clear. Not all sisters do this. There are a great number of women who know that this was a wrong move on Kiki's side. There are a great number of women who don't use sign language to justify ratchetness. There are women like the Sister Shahrazad Ali's, the Monique's out there. There are a lot of women out there who, even India Ari, there are a lot of women out there who know decorum when they see it. The question is, how are they going to get these young girls to see it? Because they're growing up in a era of social media, and attention rules everything in their lives. And it's unfortunate, because the attention they're going to get is temporary, and the families that they could have had, they're going to lose. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.